What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Supermarket Simulator. Last episode, we tested out and experimented a little bit with our store here of trying out to change up some things here in the storage room and with moving around our storage shelves, trying to like separate them. Unfortunately, it did not help us. Obviously, this is our usual setup, and this was our new setup with them separated, where you guys can see these are kind of placed together inside of each other. These ones are separated. It didn't make any bit of difference for us here, unfortunately. So it is what it is. We tested out, tried it out, and see what we thought of it. And my hair is crazy today. Sorry, guys. I uh, I sweat a lot at work, and unfortunately, don't always have the time to deal with that. But yeah, we also got leveled up to level 99, which you guys can see. So we might be able to get to leveled up to level, I guess, max here today. I think it goes to max and then like goes all the way full on max with all that. But we got some more experimenting with this and see how things work out for us with all this, which we'll get into here in just a moment. But if you guys are enjoying this here, drop a like in the video, show it some love and support. And if you guys are new around here checking this out, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos that we are doing here with all of this. But yeah, guys, we also have our live stream, which actually we are going live as soon as this video goes live. We are going to be hopping in the live stream and getting started with some better mart. We might actually be doing a doing some streaming of this here as well after the better mart. I'm not too sure. I would like to see if we can. But yeah, we've got. I'd like to do some customization in the store, which I'd like to do in a live stream if we can. So I might hop in here a little bit for maybe an hour or two or something like that. We'll see. But again, when this video goes live, we are already gonna be live. So if you guys are watching this, hop in the live stream. But we got again new experimenting today. We're gonna try out. You guys can see we've got our discount doubled to 10%. I already went through, adjusted all of that to 10%. I figured, we get so many extra customers for that from that 5%. Why not try and double it? And let's see if it makes any bit of difference for us with 10% instead of 5. So it's only an extra 5%. It's not going to cut into our profits too much, especially if we get a lot more people in here and purchasing a lot more items because of it. Let's try it out. Why not? Because I've gotten some comments from guys asking, hey, if we up our discount, does it make any difference? And now we're going to experiment and test it out here today with all of this. But yeah, like I said, drop a like in the video if you guys are stoked in this. And also if you guys are new around here checking this out, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on any videos that we're doing here. Because we're on the road to 10K subs here on the channel. We're sitting at like just shy, at the time of recording this, just shy of 7,700, I think. So we're getting closer and closer every day, guys. We are 2,300 away from that 10K mark, which is a ways away considering we're only at 7,700 basically. So we are still almost a third of the way still away with all that. But like I said, just a massive thank you to you all. I truly do appreciate the love and support. It's been a bit of a, I'm not going to lie, it's been a bit of a slower kind of last couple weeks. Basically since we've been gone pretty much on our vacation and getting back, which I am going to be working on putting that. I'm still working on trying to get that video put together for you guys. Or video is one of the two. But yeah, like I said, it's been a little bit of a slower growth. The views haven't really slowed down too much. They've definitely slowed down a bit, but not as much as the new subs here around here have. So a little interested to wonder why that would be, but it is what it is. We'll figure it out and keep on rolling on forward here, keep on moving with all of this. But again, I'm excited and curious to see what, if anything, makes any bit of difference for us with the store with all this. So hope you guys are stoked and excited to see the final number between our profits today and our total customer count. We usually average around anywhere between 172 to 180 customers a day. So I'm curious to see if we can break that 200 threshold with this change. So far, it looks a little busier, but it's hard to say for sure. It's honestly hard to say. I do hear a lot of beeping though, and looking behind us, man, look at all the people. This is really crazy though. It does feel like there's more people here, and I do feel like our FPS is lower because of it. So I don't know. It might actually be working, which granted it should, honestly. The higher the discount, the higher the customer count realistically should be, especially with our new store level here as well. That should make a difference on that alone, on its own as well. So I don't know. We will see. But hope you guys are having a fantastic week. Happy Friday to you all when this video is going live here. Excited for the weekend. We got a long weekend here for us, at least with we celebrate Memorial Day, celebrating our veterans and everything here in the country. And I'm very excited for a nice little celebration as well. And we get an extra day to kind of catch up on some things, which actually I've got a side project that I'm going to be most likely doing and working on. So I don't even know if I'm going to be having that day technically off, but that's all right. It is what it is. But like I said, hope you guys are having a fantastic week. Happy Friday. If you guys have any weekend plans or anything, especially with the Memorial weekend, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear them, and if you want to share them with me and us as a community and everything. But yeah, so all right. I mean, it feels like there's more people here, but it's hard to say. It really is. I'd like to grab a nice little thumbnail for the video if we can here. Get as many people in the screenshot as we can, and we'll go from there. Yeah, we're running like 40 frames, so I feel like it's a bit lower, but a bit lower than usual. But again, it's hard to say with all this. It really is crazy the difference that how the game how the game feels comparing it like from like 120 FPS to like right now at like 40, 50-ish. Which granted, I have a pretty beefy computer, so I'm honestly kind of surprised that we're still kind of struggling to run this here a bit. I know that there's not the greatest optimization for all of this, which hopefully with the full 1.0 version, full game, which is honestly, guys, imminent. We've got maybe a week or two, maybe 3 weeks at most before that is released, which I am so excited for with this. Really looking forward to it. Yeah, should be a good time. But I'm honestly just surprised that it's, again, struggling to run a bit with this. And you know what? I forgot to pay attention to how much money we had at the start of this video. Oh, man. I forgot to take a look and notice what we had. I think it was like 26,000 or something along those lines. I might be wrong in that. But I want to say I have that number in my head. I feel like that's what it was. But again, I might be wrong in that. So it's about 8 o'clock. Let's go make our way to our first market here and see what we got going on. See what items we all need to purchase with all of this. But yeah, you guys can see over there at our store level, we are getting, I mean, we're a quarter of the way through to level 99 already or so, give or take, which is really awesome. Okay. Oh yeah, we are running pretty low on frames here. My apologies, guys, if the recording looks any worse because of it. But yeah, like I said, this game struggles to run. It really does. Even I'm running a Intel 285K. Some fast RAM. It's actually not running all that fast because we were having our crashing issues when I first built the computer. And then we've got a NVIDIA RTX 5080 we're rocking. So we've got some pretty, I mean, basically the only other faster components I could get for this would be, well, for one, speeding up the RAM again, or some lower timing RAM. Oh, and a 5090. That would be the only other faster thing I could get for this to make this run any better with this, which, what even is our... Yeah, my GPU is running at 42%. It's not even, it's like barely turning over at this point. So unfortunately, it's just, I don't think the game is like that well optimized to make use of all the hardware either at the same time. So I don't think we'd be running any better with like a 5090 with this. So it is what it is. But yeah, so let's keep on rocking and rolling with all this. We got some toilet paper that we don't have yet. Rip. Get all of this. It feels like we've gone through more items, though. It's hard to say. It could just be a fluke thing. Could just be a placebo. But it honestly, so far, it feels like we burned through more product. We've made about 10K here already, and we still have probably a lot of people to check out. So I don't know. I don't think we're losing any money, though. That's the thing. I really don't think we are. Again, it's hard to say until we get that final number in there. And I don't know why I just bought that, but that's fine. Like I said, I think that number is sticking with me that we had like 26. I want to say it was like 25, 26, something like that. Obviously, I could pause it, or I could stop the recording, go back and look at it to see, but we'll get our final tally at the end of the day, too, at the end of the day report. Anyway, so it's not a huge deal. I just like trying to figure out exactly kind of how much we've made. And again, we usually average anywhere between about 10 to 12,000 as well. Typically, we're kind of on the lower end towards the 10K. So I'm thinking that we're having a pretty good day here so far based on those numbers. But I guess at the same time that those numbers include our daily wages and daily bills here as well. So I don't really know what to think or expect with that. I don't know why I just bought that, but it's okay. It wasn't too much. It was close. Really close to too much, but not too much. I'm getting distracted chatting with you guys here again. That's all looking good. Get just one of those. We're good there. Okay. So there's all of that. Yeah, we got almost 38,000 already, which again, though, we don't actually have fully because we got about 18-ish $100 to come off of that total between our wages that automatically come out and our bills, daily bills to pay right away. And that's obviously all just a running tally, running total of what we need to, or not what we need to, but what we've made, pretty much. We'll get an extra box of those just so we have that in case. I don't know why I just ordered another one of those, but that's okay. They aren't very expensive, right? Yeah, they're only 15 bucks. That doesn't really eat into our profits as much as some of the other stuff we may buy or purchase too much of. Yeah, we're good there still. I'll just make sure we don't order too much if they're messing with the stock of things. Good there, we're good there, and then let's get some of these right over in here. Okay. Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe the views or new subscribers and stuff like that have been slowing down this week. Or I guess it's not just this week though. It's been the last, like I said, last few weeks. I don't know why I'm not ordering that. But yeah, it's been the last few weeks that things have been a little slow since, again, basically about the beginning of May. Pretty much right at the start of May, things slowed down, I feel like, a bit for the channel. But it's alright. It is what it is. Let's see. Yeah, I was going to say maybe it's due to like the holiday week or something like that. Obviously, it's a holiday weekend for us. I don't know why I purchased that, but that's all right. But yeah, it's a holiday weekend for us here, so maybe views and stuff would be down from that. But again, it's been a little slower. It's not like it's like we've tanked or anything like that. Just usually we're kind of climbing. Again, growing new subscribers, we typically average around 500 a month, and we're down like half or so, give or take, on that. So it's definitely like, it's noticeably different. And again, views, we typically average around like 5,000 views a day or so, give or take, on any given day throughout the month. And we're down a little bit on those. It's not as much. It's nowhere near like half the new subs that we're down on that. So I don't know what's up with that, but that's all right. It is what it is. The channel goes up and down with time. I just appreciate you guys being here in general, regardless, no matter where we're at with the channel. Honestly, and again, I don't know why I just bought that. I'm getting really sloppy here, ordering way too much extra stuff, but not a big deal. It is. I keep on doing that. We're gonna skew our numbers then. Oh man, I'm getting distracted chatting with you guys. All right, there we go. I also don't know why that's like freaking out. I had another game that I just finished up recording that was kind of doing that same thing. So maybe my tab key is getting a bit funky now too. I don't know. Something with this Razer keyboard, man. It just... some keys are getting weird with it that I'm using, I guess, quite a bit. All right, so 173 customers. We still profited. I mean, 9,500. I feel like it wasn't... yeah, I don't know. We'll try another day here. I don't know if that really all was that worth it. For 35K, I want to say we are at 25 to 26,000, give or take. Somewhere in there. So I don't know where that falls in with that. Feel like it maybe wasn't as worth it as we expected. Why do we have a floating box here? But yeah, I'm not really too sure. I'm really not sure. Let's go ahead and open on up. We'll get started another day. Obviously, we're always making some extra cash here, doing our thing with all this. And again, we'll run through another day here and see if it makes any bit of difference for us with that bigger discount. Maybe the 5% just having like some sort of discount just kind of tips it over the scale to begin with, so you don't need to have anything more than a couple percent or something like that. I'm not really too sure how the mechanics of it work, but maybe that's all it is. I'm not too sure. Again, we did spend some extra cash on ordering a bit more product, which at that rate, if we're technically would have like 5% less profit margin across the board. We'll sell. No, I don't want to buy. We've had so many of those lately. Buying. We've got so many of those like selling offers, but no them wanting to buy from us here for the last like 3-4 offers. But yeah, obviously with our profit margin like 5% less, we should be realistically down quite a bit even with the same customer count. So that means that customers are purchasing more items, but we've already kind of tipped over that balance now of it's not helping us any. We're just kind of making the same amount of money for the amount that we're selling. So I don't know. Is it worth it? Probably not, because then we're having to go through more product, more inventory, and making the same amount of money with the same amount of customers. So I think it might be worth it for just keeping it at the 5%. I don't really know. Unless we maybe like way bump it up to like 25% off or 50% off, maybe that we'd get like a huge customer count. I'm tempted to try like we just do one day, guys, of just like 100% off. I'm kind of tempted like we could have some fun and experiment with that and see what would happen if we were just would just get like an insane amount of customers. I think at like towards the end game we'll definitely do that once we have like enough money to be able to support that, but I think we would run out of items and potentially even money at this point, even with our stock of things. I don't think that'd be a real good day for us with that. I mean, obviously I'm sure we'd recover, but that could be detrimental for our business. So I don't really want to try and experiment with that quite yet till we have enough cash flow and everything and enough reserve to be able to just do a ridiculous thing like that. But let me know in the comments if you guys would want to see something like that and experiment with that, because I'm definitely tempted, especially after seeing this of it not improving really, at least so far. Maybe today will be better. I don't really know, but we'll see with all that. Yeah, so and I think it'd be kind of fun to do something along the lines of like that. So we'll have to see, but I don't know. We will see. Got some people. It's kind of it's always slow in the mornings. It really is. I don't know. I really like our setup though. I think it is definitely a bit of wasted space for sure. Don't get me wrong in that, but I don't know. I like the looks of it. I like the setup of it. I think it flows pretty nicely. Again, we got a nice flow. People coming in here. Sometimes they walk through here or through here. It's not a big deal. They're going to there and then walking out. Store over there. I don't know. Either way, I think it just kind of works and flows with all of that. But all right. Anywho, let's just hang out, chat with you guys for the rest of the day here. Pretty much, I guess our new experiment is over until the end of the day, unless something changes with that. We're all still good on our items here. But yeah, between episodes, I'll probably adjust the pricing if we need to, or between this episode and the stream if I stream this at all, or maybe we'll just do it in the stream. I don't know. We'll see. It takes about 5 minutes or so, give or take, to adjust all of it. It took a little bit to get it to where we need it to get to where we need it to be with this time here. But that's all right. How are we doing there, ma'am? Got some items for you. Okay. There we go. I love how our store just basically runs itself, though. I really do. I think, okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, I love how everything just runs with the store itself. Honestly, we really don't have to touch very much with the store. We're obviously pretty hands-on when it comes to ordering of products, which we could kind of speed up if we really wanted to with ordering stuff through, like, the normal online market, stuff like that. I don't know why I'm just doing that, but that's okay. There we go. Yeah, obviously we could speed things up a little more with that, make it a little more efficient, but obviously we'd not making as much money because of it then. Sorry, guys, I was working today outside, obviously working outside like I always do every day, and we were in a very mosquito-infested area, as well as if any of you guys are from Florida, you know how bad no-see-ums they're called, can be, and if you don't know about them, look it up, and they are the peskiest little bugs, insects, along with mosquitoes, and I just got eaten alive today for essentially like a couple straight hours being outside, getting eaten alive by them. So I'm itching all over. So my apologies if I'm looking like a crackhead here, like itching all over with that. But yeah, it not too fun with that. But it is what it is. It's my life for now, and hopefully it can make things better here in the future with that. It's part of one of the reasons why we have the whole YouTube stuff. With all that, with the hopes of having this be our full-time thing or my full-time thing eventually, and continue to share and create everlasting, exciting, fun, enjoyable content for you all to enjoy. But yeah, so anywho, with that in mind, we'll continue on with all this. We are still working, speaking of all that and working towards the future of this being a full-time thing and everything, we are still working towards some more merch here as well, which if you guys are interested, I do have a kind of third-party merch thing set up. It's linked down in the description if you guys are interested in checking it out. We got some bunch of different t-shirts, hoodies, a couple different hats and stuff like that on there if you guys are interested. But we've got some that we're still working on, which I'd showcased on some videos a while back of some actual basically hand embroidered, done by us, actually mainly my girlfriend, doing it all. But if you guys are interested in that, we're still working on trying to get some of that stuff set up and everything. So let me know in the comments if that'd be something you guys be interested in. We got like the channel, kind of the channel logo type of stuff with that, which is the Austin Plays kind of embroidered on like a pocket area, on like a t-shirt kind of thing, long sleeves, things like that. And again, we're still working on the design work on that, and obviously got to figure out the kind of whole like logistics of an e-commerce type setup with that as well to go along with it. So let me know, like I said, if you guys would be interested in that at all. That's definitely something I'd like to get set up and more functional and working here in the future for you guys. And I want to start wearing some of my own stuff here as well in the future, outside of that. But honestly, I don't even spend a ton of time outside my house other than working. So, and I can't wear my own. Well, I guess I kind of can wear my own stuff, but it would just get destroyed real quick. So we got work shirts and everything, dry fit work shirts, and so yeah. But anyways, let's. Oh, I didn't realize we are way past our closing time. Shoot, I didn't even realize that I was zoned out talking, chatting with you guys and everything. But that's okay. Might end up just a little bit longer on the video, but I know you guys don't seem to mind for the most part. So, anywho, let's see here. Let's get some stuff ordered on up here. Again, I don't know why I'm purchasing one more of those, but that's okay. I want to see, again, if today's any different. Again, we started today with about 35K. It's not looking like we're going to end up in any better shape than we did yesterday. So, I think this experiment is another bust, unfortunately, but it was one that needed to be done nonetheless, either way, even if it is a bust, even if it is unsuccessful. We're playing Mythbusters out here with all of this. And it's always fun, exciting, trying out new things here as well for this series, especially obviously as we continue on adding more and more videos to the series. I don't want to say like it's old, but it definitely can get repetitive. I still enjoy playing. It's just chilling back, chatting with you guys, playing and everything. But I know some of you guys may not like it, and the views kind of reflect on it. The series still does really well on the channel. It's honestly still our best series. I don't want to say like sadly, but I really appreciate everyone watching and everything. But it definitely is, like I said, still our best series by far, just with consistency of views and everything. With all that, and obviously I'd like some of the other series to flourish as well. That all kind of goes back to the whole doing this as a full-time thing eventually, or at least the majority for me would be nice. But obviously that'll come with some time, obviously more viewers and everything. And obviously I know everything's not every game that we play here on the channel is everyone's cup of tea, and that's where I love experimenting and trying so many different games, because then we get to test the waters and see what you guys like and enjoy, and what I like to enjoy to play as well. And again, I don't know why I'm ordering that, but again, getting distracted chatting with you guys. But oh, actually one short on that. But yeah, so I don't know. Honestly, like everything that I will say pretty much everything that I post here, play and post here on the channel, I actually do thoroughly enjoy. It's not just for the viewers of the videos or anything like that. I will say 95 to 99% of our games that I post here on the channel, I actually do thoroughly enjoy playing. And that's one of the reasons why I continue posting, especially some of the older ones and stuff too. Because those ones I really do just enjoy playing and want to complete the games and everything. I know we have a ton of games that I start up, we do one video on, do kind of a test the waters video, and see how it does, and then we don't ever post on it again, which I really do feel bad about that, because I know some of you guys really enjoy some of the games, and then I never play them or post them again. So I do feel bad about that, but it kind of goes along with what does well for the channel too, because unfortunately with YouTube's algorithm, if one video does bad, it just starts to tank the rest of them, even if the other ones did well, and they don't start getting pushed to you guys as much. So that's where, like, for me, like personally, whenever I watch YouTube, I'm always just going through my sub box and looking at every single video that's posted by all the creators that I follow, because if you just follow off of like what's up next, like things like that, a lot gets lost in the weeds of things. And I have so many of you guys posting or leaving comments saying like, hey, I didn't even see you post this video or anything like that, or like, where is this? And like, I've literally been posting it like within a few days ago or something along the lines like that. And so like, I know the videos get kind of lost in the weeds, which probably doesn't help because I post so much as well. Like if I posted like one video a day, things would probably be a little better with that and not getting so lost in translation of all the different videos and everything, the sea of videos that I post. But so it's probably partially my own fault with that too, but I don't know. obviously, like I said, that's where I'm always, some of the creators I follow post multiple times a day as well. And so that's where I'm always like just kind of keeping an eye through the sub box and not just like the YouTube home or what's next or whatever it may be with that, because I'm always on the look for keeping up with something. But yeah, so that's where, like I said, I do feel bad about like some of the series that, again, we just play a video on, do one video, play it for 30 minutes, and then it's just gone off the channel for good. So I do apologize on that, guys, if that does happen, which I can't say if, when it happens, because it definitely does a lot. But it's just, we check out so many different games here on the channel, and I love to experiment and try out new games and see what you guys like as well with it. And there's obviously always a sea of simulators coming out, which I know we can't play them all, but I do love trying to get to as many of them as we can, just to see what they're like and experiment, and again, see what you guys like. But yeah, so anyways, got a few more things here. Yeah, I don't think this one is worthwhile doing, because again, we are, as of right now, we've only made 10K pretty much, and we still have another store to go to, which we're not going to spend very much. So I don't think we're losing a lot, making a huge loss of a difference, like compared to the 5%. But I don't think it's worthwhile with this. I think we do better with yeah, I think we do better with the 5%. We still have about the same customer count, and they purchase probably close to the same amount of items. It's probably a little less, but I don't think it's worthwhile for this. We'll see what that final tally is. Again, I do remember this time now we had 35K. So we'll see how things come out with this. We're good there. I know I purchased one too many of something in this kind of vicinity in here. I think it was these. Maybe not, but I know these I purchased one too many of as well, which we are good now on. And then there we go. So yeah, 46K even, which again, we've got just shy of 2K pretty much of daily wages, bills, and all that fun stuff to get caught up on. So we got 40, just basically exactly 165. That's our lowest that we've had in a while. Yeah, 9,200 on the profit on that one. Yeah, guys, that was not worth it whatsoever. I'm actually really confused on that. I don't know why I went to the bank. Trying to go back to our pricing. Go to last change. We got 625 for that. That's still good. 675 and 1125. I don't know why we had that many less customers today. So bills. So maybe that was a skewed day, but honestly, that was a like $9,200 day only. That's not too good. I don't know what's up with that. But that's all right. We'll figure it out. Anyways, nonetheless. Large sushi. Yeah, it goes right there. See, I still remember where all of our stuff's at, pretty much. Kind of. But yeah, so again, I don't think that one is all that worth doing. I really don't. Yeah, I don't think that one is all that worth it for that. So we're gonna go ahead and start dropping some of these down. I don't think I'm gonna do all of them here. I'm just gonna do a few here while we kind of chill for a moment and outro this with all this. But yeah, if there's also, guys, if there's any old games that you guys would love to see, well, not necessarily old games, but like old games in the channel, like whether it was a week ago even or a year ago that we posted that went away, let me know in the comments on what a video or a series that we should bring back that I took away from you guys and just ripped from your souls. Let me know. I'd be curious to hear if there's anything that you guys would love to see brought back, revitalized, relived, realived on the channel. And we could do a video on it or something like that and go from there and see how it does. I'd love to try to get some new stuff back or old stuff back on the channel as well. Especially, I mean, we kind of did it with the Supermarket Together series here, which honestly is doing pretty decent. I won't say it's like an amazing series, but as far as performance on the channel, but it's, like I said, pretty decent with that, and I'm having a blast with it. There's been so many updates, so many major updates to the game it's a completely different game now with it all, and it's exciting, it's fun, and I'm enjoying it. And like I said, you guys seem to be, for the most part, here as well. And then some of you guys might not even know of a certain said game. Like I've had a couple of you commenting saying, "Hey, I didn't even know that this game existed. Thank you for playing it and checking it out again and everything like that." And but yeah, so all right, we'll probably wrap it up at that point, kind of at about the 30-minute point with this. But if you guys did enjoy this here, drop a like in the video, show it some love and support. And if you guys are new around here checking this out, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos that we are doing here. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.